Hi everyone. We're going to find the coefficient of x to the fifth power in the expansion of these two binomials. So we're doing a binomial expansion, and we're going to use our formula of n choose r, a to the n minus r power times b to the r power. And before we get started, we need to know that our n is going to be 7. And I'm just going to use this one right here because this is to the first power. And then my a equals 2x. My b is -3. And we're going to fill this in. So if I fill it in now, I have 7 choose r. My a is 2x. So that's be 7 minus r. And my b is -3 to the r. And then what I'm going to do is distribute x plus 5 to that. So let's get started on it. I'm going to do this again. So we have n, which is 7, choose r, 2x to the 7 minus r, and then -3 to the r. And what I want to do is multiply this thing by x plus 5. So I'm going to take x times all of this. So I'm going to copy that down. 7 choose r, 2x to the 7 minus r, whoopsie, 7 minus r, -3 to the r, times x. Now, we have a plus here, so put plus, and write this thing down again. 7 choose r, 2x to the 7 minus r, times -3 to the r, and now we're going to multiply it by 5. So all I did was distribute the x and the 5. Now, we're going to take this first piece and look at my x's. Just my x's here. So if you look at this, this is x to the first power. And if I just look at my x's, that's going to be x x to the 7 minus r. And I'm going to multiply that by x to the first power. That gives you x to the 8 minus r. And we want this to equal x to the fifth power. So we take this part and we see that r equals 3. Because 8 minus 3 is 5. So for this first part, r is 3. Now for the second part, I'm going to do the same thing. I have, we want this, all we do is have one x here. So we're going to take x to the 7 minus r equals x to the fifth. Because remember, we're looking for the coefficient of x to the fifth. So in this case, my r equals 2 for this part here. All right? Then you merely just plug everything in. We have our r equals 3 and our r equals 2. So let's plug all that in. And we're going to get, for the first part, our r is 3. So 7, choose 3. And then we have 2 to the 7 minus 3, which is 4. And then -3 to r. All right? And then the x's actually go away when you take care of the x's. So basically, all you have to do is find the coefficient. And the second part is 7 choose 2. And you have 2 to the fifth, because 7 minus 2 is 5. And -3 to the second power. Then we still have times 5. Now when you multiply all this out, you get -1, 5, 1, 2, 0 for this part. And this part, you get 3, 0, 2, 4, 0. And unfortunately, I haven't done that yet, so let me do that. That's going to be negative 15120 plus 30240, and that gives you 15120. Just a doubling of that. So there it is. And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Class, Miss Shaw's class. Boy, I love math. Miss Shaw's class, Miss Shaw's class.
Don't fail. Watch Miss Shaw's videos for free.